Alright, good morning everybody. I am outside of the bins. It is like 7 minutes before opening, so I'm here a little bit earlier than I'd like to be. I just sat in my car and it's kind of cold today, so I'm a little bit underdressed, but that's okay because I'll be inside, I'll be fine. But yeah, so so hopefully we find stuff. I'll try to update you guys if I get it when I get inside, but I really need to make it to class on time today. So yeah, and then you'll see me after here in the car unless I'm behind for a little debrief, and then we'll get straight to the haul. So yeah, hopefully we find stuff, but we'll just see what happens. So I almost didn't come today, but because I kind of stayed up a little bit late last night and it's really early in the morning, but I'm here. I always find this brand out of the bins, Tory Burch, and I would have grabbed these, but the logo was off on one side and they just had a little bit more wear, so I decided to pass on those, unfortunately. This was very, very sad. These are some really nice Free People boots that would have done amazing, but the heels are just so badly worn on these that I had to leave those. And then canvas Doc Martens have not sold well for me, and the toes are kind of worn, as well as Eileen Fisher shoes. The boots had a little bit more wear, but then these sandals I'm about to show you, I probably could have got. I just decided not to, although I probably should have grabbed those ones, but the boots were a little bit worn. All right, this is a really good brand, Figu, I don't know, but it's mainly known for the dresses. I didn't know they made shoes, but I only found one. I would have grabbed that if I found the other one. And then this Sorel, I also only found one, but I knew it had a match because it had the Goodwill price sticker on it, but I couldn't find it. And then this Free People boot was missing some studs, and I only found one, so I passed on those. So yeah, not my best day, but I did okay. Okay, just got done. Definitely not my best bins like trip ever, but definitely like, I wouldn't say like worst, because I did get some good items, but it's just like nothing I was like screaming about, but stuff I'm like excited about and stuff. But yeah, so I'll just show you guys at the haul, but it is definitely a shorter haul. I think I only spent like $21 or something, and probably got like maybe 10 pairs of shoes or something around there. So I don't know, but I will see you guys back in my dorm. Okay, I am back now. I have 9 pairs of shoes to show you. I spent $21.31, I believe, and it's about $2.36 or $2.37 per item, which isn't bad. It would have been a lot cheaper than that, but I did get one pair of heavy boots, which I will just show now. Yeah, so these are just Hunter boots. Nobody grabs Hunter boots in the bins, and I passed on them, but these were really, really, really dirty, covered in lots of mud and stuff, and they still need some work. But I really don't like cleaning shoes, to be honest, or really like to sell Hunter boots on Poshmark and eBay because they're awful to ship. They're terrible. I can never find a box that works for them. I used to use the USPS game board boxes, but they don't have them anymore. So, but they're just the original tall boots, and I love this green color. So I usually list these locally in Illinois on Facebook Marketplace, and they sell honestly better for me there, and I don't have to ship them, which is great. But these I'll probably end up having to list. And this is like fresh inventory to my dorm room, and everything. My family came and visited me, and I sent everything I had with them back. But now I have these. They're not terrible, but I did have a video, which I'll pop in now, of what they used to look like. Which they are better, but they do just have some marks that like won't come off. So I'm gonna try to go at them again, but I'm not sure how, but I don't know. So maybe only $30 for those, and these are probably like 3 pounds. These are so lightweight, and I know they will sell. So Dansko, and they are in like really nice shape. This is just a classic style. Somebody's gonna like these for white soles. Excellent shape, size 38 is a good size. A leather upper, like I don't know if these were more much. So condition, style, like quality. Dansko is a well-made brand, so I decided to get those. But I don't always pick up Dansko. There's lots of Danskos in the bins, but if they're just like a nicer style and in a good shape, I'll grab them. But a lot of times they are worn because people like them. These I almost left behind as well. I got excited when I saw like the leather sole in the bins because I was like, ooh, I bet those are going to be something good because I saw made in Italy as well. But they're just Kate Spade, so not as exciting. They are a size 9.5, and they're just I'm not sure how trendy the style is. Out of season, they're just a tall, like sock style boot. This is like a neoprene fabric, and then this is a very soft leather upper. And then I have like a little like Kate Spade, like, ish logo, I guess. But, yeah. But, I don't know, they're actually, for a tall boot, they're really lightweight. They probably weigh under a pound. So, it's $1.59 per pound at my bins, which I think is a fantastic price. So, I'm really grateful for that. But, had it been, like, if it was, like, $3 a pound, I definitely would not have got the 100 boots. And then I also would not have got those, I think, even though they don't weigh much. All right. So I threw both of these back. I just was really struggling just anywhere I went. So I was glad to see these. These are pretty good. So these are just Sorel, but these are probably the Joan of the Arctic boots. They make that style, and like that's their name for like every style. I feel like, I don't know why. And then for sandals, it's always the Ella sandal. But yeah, they're size 8. They're really nice. I like to sell this particular style from Sorel. It typically does well for me. They are out of season, so they might not sell quickly. But I mean, it's probably, I don't know, definitely under $5 cost. I mean, you know, $2.30 for those, or 35 cents, whatever I said. I would have definitely paid for that, so happy about that. And then I also found these ones as well. There was a third pair of these, actually, and they had a Goodwill sticker in them, so they were $10 at Goodwill, which I'm not sure if I would have paid $10 for these now. In the winter, I think I would have, but these are basically the same style, also size 8, so I'm guessing from the same person. But these ones are just like a Chelsea style, and these ones had like the zipper, but they're probably both called the Joan of the Arctic, so I don't really know for sure. But these ones are a little bit more dirty, but that's okay. I'm happy to find those, and I was excited about those. But the third pair, I know the other match was there because they had a Goodwill sticker, but I could not find it, and nobody else found it, or nobody else had it, so I just threw back with the FIGUE, I don't know how to pronounce that brand, but sandal, which that brand of dresses, that's fantastic. The shoes I looked up, I didn't know when they made shoes, but they seemed to be being okay. I really wish I found that one, but I didn't, so that's okay. Yeah. There's brands I always find at the bins, Birkenstocks being one of them. I don't always pick them up because of condition, but these ones are great. These are the Boston Collab, which is the best-selling Birkenstock style for me. The Arizonas like sell, I bet, but the Bostons just sell for a good amount for me. These do have some like discoloration at the toe. There's like a little mark there. There it is, but you can see there. But I sold a pair of Bostons where the heel was so worn down, it was all the way to the cork for $38. So I'm expecting like $50 for these. So that was a good find. I was happy about those. Looks like you have 3 pairs of shoes left. I know it was a very small haul today for an hour. I mean, if you really think about it, like if I walked into Goodwill and like a regular Goodwill store and found 9 items in an hour, I'd be pretty happy. So, and I only spent not much on this haul, so that's pretty good. But compared to my other bins trips, it just wasn't. I've just been lucky to have some very good bins trips. But I did see one of my, like, I guess bins friends. She recognizes me. I don't think from YouTube, but just because I've been a few times, and she's really nice. I really like her, so I got to chat with her for a little bit. But these are a pair of Fry. I always find this brand at the bins too. There was a pair of boots, but the heel was so worn down. But it was like not like a really good pair of Fry boots. It was like a TJ Maxx Fry. I don't know. But I got these. These are almost like a Chelsea sneaker style. Like not in the best shape, but not the worst. I did condition these ones already, but probably only like 20 to 25 on those. But so a Goodwill, I would not have bought these, but like a regular bins, sure. And they're lightweight, so. All right, this was the first thing I found besides the hunter boots. I think the hunter boots I saw first. Yeah, but these are just Birdies. I don't think I would have got these at Goodwill because just Birdies just don't do well for me anymore. But I haven't found them that often, I guess. They're size 9. I think I'm just gonna throw these in the washing machine because like this footbed just needs like some like refluffed, and I could hand wash them, but I think they're gonna be fine in the washing machine. And if they're not, I really don't care that much because I'd probably only get 25, maybe 30 anyway, and that's all right with me. So, but let me know how you're doing well with Birdies. Rothy's are selling better for me than Birdies. I know people say they can't move Rothy's. I sold 5 pairs of Rothy's in the past month for like $40 to $45. I think one even sold for $50. So I'm still continuing to pick up Rothy's, but Birdies at the bins, sure. At the store, I'd have to run some comps on those. But yeah. All right, and my last pair is technically a designer brand. I was happy to find these, but I mean, they're just like probably like a $50 pair of shoes. So I saw these heels, leather sole, which I look for. They're Prada. So I found 3 pairs of Prada shoes at the bins the last 2 times I went, and I've grabbed 2 of them because the ones were like, the sole was like, it was, I don't know. That's my video prior. But, I mean, I hope, because I didn't get to film that haul. It was really good because my family was in town, and I might be on a FaceTime call with them later. I don't know. Maybe this will come out before then. All right, this haul I'm showing you right now is obviously coming up before my family bins haul video. My sisters and mom came to visit me, and we went to the bins early in the morning one day, and it was really, really good. So I got a lot of stuff, and I had them helping me find stuff. So I'm not sure when that's going to come out because all my stuff is at home. So I'm not sure how I'm going to like explain each item, which some people don't want to hear me explain each item. They just want to see, which is totally fine. Or if I'm going to be on FaceTime with them or like what. But like the brands in there are really good, and I want to be able to show them because we also went to like some Goodwills after, and like thrifting finds were very, very good while they were here. So I do want to show those, but I'm just not sure when that's going to happen. So hopefully then like the next couple of videos, or I'll just have to wait till like I'm back home sometime this summer. So you might not see it for like 2 months or something, but hopefully sooner rather than later. But I can't just say anything for sure. There is Prada in that haul, but these are just a pair of heels. The heels do have mud on them, and I try to wipe those down, but it's not working. They're suede. They have some damage up there. I think somebody drove in these, so I think she drove in these. So, but they're 37. Not gonna leave those other bins in like sellable shape. So, yeah. So still obviously good items and everything like that. And my cost of goods per piece is not bad. But I mean, I don't know. Definitely not my best haul as far as quantity wise. Quality, I think I did okay, but I probably should have been a little bit smarter and more strategic about some of the items I'm picking up, because some of these probably will not sell, and I'm gonna have them here for a while, but that's okay. But this gives me something to do this weekend. I can like list these this weekend while I'm waiting on my sister, because everything we found when we did lots of thrifting while they were here, and everything that they found, I didn't even get the chance to photograph. So she's gonna photograph some stuff for me. I'm gonna pay her obviously, and then this is stuff I can just list in the meantime while I'm waiting on her. But yeah, so let me know your favorite piece. I think mine is probably, I just like the Sorel boots. I think I like the brown ones the best. So happy about those. Sad I couldn't find the other one, but that's all right. It's just how it is. After, I'll like spoil it if I don't release the other video first, but I found a single Burberry heel that was amazing, and I never found the match to it. So I'm a little bit numb now because I'm not as bothered by the other Sorel boot and the other thing, because that Burberry heel was fantastic. That's okay. Yeah, so let me know your favorite piece, and I'll see you guys in the next video.